This is Predator Hunting Grounds, and in this game I get max kills as Predator using a RP strat, I guess you could say, taking advantage of the in-game voice chat and the fact that you can speak to the Fireteam as Predator. Now on Derailed, most of the action takes place at the train yard, so the first thing I do is pop up that map and try and figure out my orientation, and then make a beeline straight over there. This team hasn't mudded up straight off the bat, which tells me that they're maybe newer or not familiar with the mechanic. But I get a bead on them over the backside of this warehouse. Now here I jump down because I think they're running off to the right, but I end up just bumping into their entire team, like face first, and that guy, ruin that guy's day. A little bit of panic, just keep running, get up in the trees. Here I'm waiting to get the scan off on this guy. I think that's something I don't see many Predators do, is just waiting, getting the scan. It ends up giving you more XP if you scan your Fireteam before you kill them. And if you watch over on the right hand side, you can see I've now got how much XP he's worth next to his name. And as he kills AI, that value is going to increase. So letting them get a little bit further into the mission will net you more XP as a Predator. So this is where I try the voice strat. So I've put my noise decoy on the other side of this building. I'm trying to just creep in. Spot me at first, but breaking line of sight and then standing still. And now I start talking. See on the top left, my mic symbol comes up. I start telling them that it's okay to come out this way. And this dude just walks straight past me, so I give him one. And I know that the rest of their team's inside, so I can go for the quick claim and just drop him down to 3 players. I didn't spot that guy up on the hill, so he surprised me a little bit. And he still got me. Fair enough. Taking advantage of the leap to get myself out of danger there. Just reposition. They're a man down now, so I can afford to take it easy. Here I'm looking for pigs. I don't want to use a heal just yet, but I'm too low to re-engage. So, look for a pig, have a snack, and jump back in once I'm at full health. It's worth cloaking while you're eating, just because it's so loud. You're going to attract attention. So here I can hear them inside the building shooting, and I'm just waiting for them to all show themselves so I can get an idea of what direction they're going to move in. I let off a pretty lame shot here and completely miss everyone, but now I know they're heading up to that building there, so try and cut them off. They're a bit split, and I don't really want to jump down and engage, so I just loose off a few more plasma caster shots. Let them know I'm here, soften them up a little bit, and just move out, reposition. I've done enough damage for them to be, for them to worry about it, and I'll re-engage when they're closer to that other building to try and pick them off. Completely mess up that leap. Now I'm waiting for an ambush here, and I didn't think it would come quite so quickly, because this guy just walks straight into me. So I make advantage of the net gun and wrist blade combo and just take him down quickly, get the quick claim again, and then get out of there. So now I know there's only 2 of them left, and I thought they'd be going straight for the reinforcements. So I'm just looking out for them to run towards the reinforcements building, but they can't really see them, so I think they've all kind of hooked around, using target isolation to see where they're at, and I see they're completely split. So here I decide to make use of the war club, which is kind of a weird weapon, because the 3-hit combo on it is absolute trash, but if you can interrupt it by sprinting a little bit, you can usually take people down pretty easily. So my heart sinks a little bit here as I know this guy's got the reinforcements off when it's just him. So they're going to get their full team back. But I also know it's just him, so I can run straight in and just kind of bully him a little bit, knowing he's got no one to cover him. Again, you see I'm trying to break the combo, just hit him once or twice, and then run in. He's trying to parry me, which is smart, but it's difficult to parry on the War Club if you're using it this way. I get lucky there. I should have probably gone down on that one. These buildings on Derailed are great for healing, because you can just break line of sight, get completely out of the way, and heal up completely. I realise there's no point in being cloaked at this point, so I decloak and let my energy recharge, go back in at full strength, and they're a man down. Having that advantage of just taking one of them out quickly is important. You never want to fight a team of 4. Again, scanning this guy, seeing how much he's worth, getting the XP for it. Then his friend's there, so I just stock still, knowing I'm invisible. And then they split, so I can again take advantage of the net gun. I say take advantage of the net gun, miss twice with the net gun, then take advantage of the net gun wrist blade combo, and then leave him out there as bait. I want his friend to come back and go for the revive so I can get both of them easily, which works a treat. One charge shot and then one quick shot, and they're both down. And their mate is miles away, so I can just grab these 2 heads. I actually think this is him coming in, but then I realise it's the AI and they do basically nothing in terms of damage to the Predator, so I just tank the shots, take his head, and then start hunting down my last team member, seeing where he's at. He actually didn't come back to help his teammate at all. He is booking it. I don't really know where to. I don't know if he's just going to try and complete the mission. But yeah, I struggle to find him for a second. And target isolation's on cooldown right now, so I can't use that. And then we see him. And really, I'm not sure how to engage on him, whether I want to plasma cast or maybe slam. So I kind of just chase him for a little bit. I do a little bit of jumping through the trees. Always take advantage of that jump indicator as well. Oh, I bug out here and it thinks I'm still in the tree, but I'm on the ground, so I kind of do a couple squats, and then the game realizes what I'm doing. It's easiest to try and leap when you're in that state, and it tends to reset your positioning, so you can start moving again. Go for a slam here for easy damage. He can't really retaliate too much. I've got basically full health and he's alone, so it's a guaranteed win. Unfortunately, I mess up and get the quick claim instead of the long claim there, but that's everyone down, and that's 7 elims, which is the maximum amount that you can kill in a Predator game. So this is a bit of Fireteam gameplay, where I play with incredibly aggressive Fireteam. They really want to get that Predator kill, which is, you know, fine by me, but not typically how I play. I tend to be a bit more defensive when I'm in the Fireteam, focusing on the objective and then repelling the Predator where I can. The build is pretty uninteresting. It's just a mud build with the recon. So, you know, I've got pig and shit and cool, stay cool. So I'm pretty rough for him to track. I'm not sure if the predator got a great spawn or whether he hears us shooting already, but he is on us almost immediately. Like, I hear him here. Call it out to the team, who I don't know if they're listening or not. But he's over there on that tree. I'm trying to stay kind of equidistant between everyone because we're split a little bit, and that usually makes good hunting for a predator. One good net gun or bear trap could really wreck us.
Enemy down. Check it.
It's when I hear those feet hit the ground that I really start to panic. And you hear that stomping. This was a terrible move. I shouldn't have rounded this rock. He could have really messed me up. But I guess my entire team was there, so it was unlikely for him to fully commit to that.
Reloading. Check it.
Here I know he's hurt. He's taken tons of gunfire, and our objective is in the opposite direction. So I'm trying to tell my team let's get out of here, but they've got a taste for blood right now. And then I spot him up on this rooftop. I think he's just, I don't know if he's trying to heal or what, but pushing back even further. I think he's getting kind of flustered because he starts jumping around in this camp and just messing up a little bit. And we activate that second wind, and now I get a bit bloodthirsty and maybe chase where I shouldn't. Right past a flaming barrel. Ouch. This is incredibly stupid. I'm so split. And I mean, I haven't heard his roar yet, so I know he's not at full health. But really, I shouldn't have run off like that. Meanwhile, my team is setting off the alarm here, which I'm okay with. You know, more AI is good XP, more cannon fodder. I've not yet got the silencer for the AK, so I need to level it up.
Mud up.
The best way to tell how mudded up you are is the edges of the screen. They'll slowly get cleaner as you start losing the effect. This guy does not want to move on. He is really into that fight. But yeah, the edges of the screen will slowly get cleaner as you're losing the effect of the mud. So if you're going to make a big move across the jungle, it's a good idea to just top up. Try and keep everyone together. Herd these guys, make sure we're all on the same page. I can hear him leaping around, but I just can't quite get a spot on him. My team here are really good. You know, one guy breaks off, goes for the alarm, the other dude goes straight for the objective. And I kind of break into this house to clean it out. Always point out your medkits when you see them. If you see medkits and ammo, just give it a spot for the rest of the team. I hear that guy call out for medical supplies, and although I use voice chat to say there was a medkit, I doubt they're listening, so I go ahead and I spot that again.
First aid.
Just to cue it to him that he can heal up. Collecting some extra currency while my team are at the objective.
This will likely trip some network alarms, so expect resistance.
I think this predator's being a little bit too patient and a little bit too passive. He shouldn't be so scared to engage and try and get it down if he sees the opportunity. Because right now it's kind of a great time to down one of us. And as I say that, you start taking shots.
I've got movement in the trees. It's invisible. That's fair.
If I'm not sure of my shot, I just try and spot. You know, if he's moving around like that, it's much easier to get a spot off than it is to actually get any decent damage. And I think that's generally good advice. Focus on spotting. Usually it makes the predator panic. was a nice little assist. Thanks, mate. Yeah, and they're gonna want to move when they're spotted, so you can kind of push them away from being aggressive. Here I ask if anyone's got any ammo because I'm running low. But again, I don't think they've got voice comms on, or they're not listening, or they're just not chatty.
Keep it by the book, people. No more fuck up. I hope this isn't mine.
I heard his equipment switch then, so I kind of just lob a grenade as where I last saw him.
Hostile spotted.
Send it in back up.
I see the trail on that arrow, so I know he's up in that tree by the guard post. So I try and peek out and see what I can see. Really giving himself away.
There. I see it. Just barely.
Step 3. Once the data is compiled, it will identify which systems must be taken offline to expose.
I'm not sure what happened to him there. I think he ran into
These 3
a teammate up on the hill, and he just got rid of him. And he set off his... I mean, his only choice was really to set off the nuke or give up, so I guess why not set off the nuke and see if you can cheese a kill out of it. But we all get out outside of the blast radius. I thought that was a pretty fun match. Showed the importance of spotting, and sometimes that being aggressive against a predator can really pay off. You know, pushing them back is one thing, but if you can force that second wind, it can really prove useful for your team. Overall, it was a good match. If you enjoyed the gameplay, or if you saw anything fun or useful, consider leaving a like, and let me know below how you like to play the Predator or the Fireteam. We've got a pretty decent roadmap for content with a big update just around the corner, so you can expect more like this to come.